Hey there. Sorry about that. All right. Coronavirus, right? Like none of us have help or daycare or anything like that. So thank goodness for I'm very fortunate to have a partner. So the little one is with his dad and we can keep talking. So let's get back to what we're talking about. So because I really want to finish this point because I think it's really important is that if if you're coming from the reason why this word is so powerful is because if you're coming from the place of my puppy can't do that or my dog can't do that or my puppy won't do that or my dog won't do that, if you're coming from that place of it's like this finite statement, it's going to change how you're interacting with your dog or your puppy and they are going to pick up on it. So in that biting situation, if you're thinking my puppy is a maniac, she's aggressive, she's whatever other labels you want to use, she's bad, she's psychotic, she's whatever. She's got a bad temperament, she's got a bad personality. This is not like my last dog that I had. This is not how golden retrievers are supposed to be. This is not how Labradors are supposed to be. This is not how whatever the breed is supposed to be. And you come at it with that mentality, then your puppy goes, wow, they seem really affected by my biting. This seems crazy. And then your puppy's going to feel really out of control because she's going to see how much power she has at whatever the age is, 10 weeks, where she bites and everybody kind of has this big reaction to her biting. And that's going to really affect her personality because she's going to go, whoa, that was crazy. Did you see what I just did? Versus if she bites you or she bites your kids and the whole family's response is kind of like, you silly puppy, like knock that stuff off. And you just pick her up and put her in the crate with a bully stick, or you take her out and say, I don't think so. We don't play like that in this house. Go get your toy or whatever it is. And you come at it with that approach because you're going to say, my puppy doesn't know how to not bite in this situation yet. Your puppy is going to grow up with an entirely different mentality. That is, in a way, it's like that is leadership, right? You can using the word yet allows you really to have leadership because then you are steering the ship. You are giving your dog direction. You are going to give your puppy direction. You're saying, I am going to show you how to do this. You don't know how to do this yet, but I am going to show you how to do this. So that's just super duper powerful, I think. And do it for yourself too, right? This is dog training, but this is also like bigger than dog training. You could use this for a lot of things, but saying this to yourself too, like, I can't walk my dog without her jumping up and mouthing me or jumping up and humping me or jumping up and biting the leash or lunging at squirrels. I can't walk my dog yet. You can walk your dog, right? Like people have been training dogs for whatever, hundreds, thousands of years, having a relationship with dogs. You are capable of this. You have everything that you need right now. You don't need any magical intervention. You don't need a celebrity dog trainer to come to your house. Like you can fix this by yourself right now today if you want to. You just get out there with your leash, take some treats if you want to, go with a boatload of patience and say, I don't know how to do this yet, but I sure as heck am going to start figuring it out, and then just start working on it. And it's going to get better and better and better. And then you're going to have a dog who walks on a loose leash. You're going to have a dog who doesn't bite the leash. You're going to have a dog who doesn't hump you. You're going to have a dog who doesn't lunge ahead or pull behind or chase after squirrels or whatever it is that they want to do on a leash, because you are going to be showing them the direction that you want them to go instead of just having this reaction to their behavior. So you're like proactively taking charge, right? Instead of just having this reaction to whatever it is that they're doing. So I think it's just really helpful to think about in that way too. All right. I think that was it. I think that was everything I wanted to say, but hopefully it gave you a little food for thought. If you've been struggling with some behavior challenges with your puppy or your dog, is just really thinking about that word yet and thinking about it, how it relates to um, leadership and being proactive and not reactive, and how it's going to affect your energy and how you're reacting to um, yourself or reacting to your dog. And I guess the last thing I'll say about that is, yeah, no, I think that was everything. And if you want to train together and you want more direction, definitely reach out to me. Definitely send me a message. I would love to connect with you. I do have some spaces open in the membership right now. So if you have some yets on the table, if you have some things that you've been thinking about, but that you want to work on, but you're not quite there yet, reach out to me and I can go ahead and help you get started. I would love to work with you. I'd love to work with your dog. And let's conquer some of those things and get them where we want them to go, start heading the direction that we want to go. Let's change what we're doing. And yeah, so I think that's it actually this time. Thank you for your patience today with the baby monitor and all of that. And I look forward to seeing you guys. I'll probably be back next week, and I've got a lot of good stuff to talk about. Oh, one last thing before I go. The podcast is coming back for season 2. So if you watch the podcast, if you listen to the podcast for season 1 and you enjoyed it, I'm so excited. We are officially recording for season 2 now. I think the first episode is going to be published tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed to the Savvy City Dog podcast, please subscribe. If you don't want to miss it, it's awesome. Like I just give so much. I give it all away in the podcast. If you I always tell people, I'm like, if you want to train your dog, you don't just listen to the podcast. I give you all of the information that you need. If you want to take it a step deeper, if you want to work with me directly, if you want the videos and all of that, then I say like do the membership. But I'm going to give you a lot this season. I'm going to dive deep into so many different areas. And I'm going to give a lot of help via the podcast this season. So definitely check that out. Subscribe to that. Send me a message if you want to connect. Send me a message if you want to hear about certain things on the podcast. Send me a message if you want to work together via the membership. But whatever you do, I hope you just stay tuned and stay connected. And I'll see you all next week with another live. Thanks. Bye.